Oh, hello. We are at La Traversion, a restaurant in Montreal, which is one of the finest establishments. Here is Samuel. He's cooked this beautiful food, and I'm doing the photography today. Thank you, Sam.
Pleasure.
And, well, today we have this beautiful camera, the Leica M240, and I'm using the 90mm f2, which is the Summicron. Now, the macro adapter that's on it allows me to get close-ups to the photographs, which this will require. Now, in the old days, we had to use tripods to get accurate shots, but with this, I can do much more. Now, I would normally use this big monster, which is a Leica S 180mm, and on the front, you have the macro adapter. But since these photographs are going to be going on web, we can do with the M240. Now, one thing about this lens that's beautiful, it's got 5 elements in 5 groups, and it's a newly designed lens which allows accurate capturing of modern photos, and more importantly, it's very light. In fact, it weighs at 1.1 pounds, which means that you can take it anywhere. And when you remove the macro adapter, you can get good portraits. And I would take this along with on my trips if I have to take photographs of people. And one of the things that I like to do is keep the macro adapter in case I want to photograph something really nice. And this food is wonderful. And what I do is normally go like this, but this one, because of the macro adapter, we'll have to use the live view. My assistant here, Yassine, helps me with a lot of the stuff. Hello, Yassine.
Hello.
Yes, now this here is the S case, which I usually take with me on my trips. But as I said, the Summicron 90mm is the one that I'm using today. Now, one thing I like about this is the hood extends, allows the flares to be diminished considerably, and more importantly, the yellow and white markings, the classical Leica markings, allows me to capture photographs by accurately focusing. Now, more importantly, Leica does make 2 other lenses. The original macro lens is the f4, which is the 90mm with the extended hood, and it just pulls out. I don't like to use that as much because this is plenty to shoot with. And more importantly, it is one that I can use it for other purposes in low light situations because it's an f2 instead of an f4. Now there's a Summit, which is 2.4, and that is the entry-level lenses for the Leica 90mm. Now, with this lens, what you can do is got aspherical surfaces, which gives beautiful, accurate rendition of colors, and the apochromatic correction allows all the purple fringing almost to vanish. Now, one thing you will have with this is a little bit of vignetting if you're shooting with apertures of f2 or f2.8, but at f4 and f5.6, all the vignetting will be gone. And what is beautiful about this has 6-bit coding, which allows the metadata to be transferred to the M240. When that information is transferred, the vignetting can be automatically corrected with the software that is inside the camera. That means you can have your work reduced when you go to your office or to your home when you want to do the corrections on the photographs. Now, one thing I also like is the live view version of this camera with the M9P or the M9 versions. We couldn't use this macro adapter as well. This macro adapter allows the photographs to be taken with the use of live view, so you know exactly what you are going to be getting. Now, another feature that I truly like is the fact that when you're done with this, you can just take off the macro adapter as such. Place this back on, and you can continue shooting. The macro adapter is there if you want to get the close-ups. Now, one other thing I want to mention is that this lens has got a sister lens. It's the 75mm, which is also an Apo lens. These lenses were not designed by Peter Carr, but I would say all the information, all the knowledge of the previous 90mm are transferred to this. It allows these lenses to be of highest quality. Now, Leica did produce 75mm Simulux, which was at 1.4. Now they only produce f2, which is a Summicron. This is a Summicron, which is an f2. So if you are considering to purchase this, it will be a good lens to purchase if you want accurate, sharp pictures. Portraits are a blessing. If you are doing any food photography, product photography, it's a blessing. But beyond that, if you are into the old-fashioned look, the one that was from the Walter Mandler's versions of the 90 or the Simuluxes, you will not be getting it with this. But the accuracy is there, the resolution is there, and I highly recommend it. Hello. Thank you for watching this review with the macro adapter and the 90mm. I hope you enjoyed it. You have seen what we can do with this for product photography, otherwise. And if you have any comments, any questions, feel free to write to us at leica-review.com. If you'd like to contribute to our website, please send in your reviews. We'll share them freely on our website. And if you would like to spread this word and let other people know about our website, we would truly appreciate it. Thank you for watching.